Welcome to Veggie Shopping List Generator, the Android app that starts with creating a menu plan for your vegetarian recipe and then automatically create the grocery list for that menu plan. Rather than going to an extensive description, let's just bring the app and show you how it works. So I have my Android device here, and this is the app. So I'm going to bring it up. And it has a different selection. One of the selection is choose your delicious vegetarian meal from Veggie Revolution. So that goes, if I select this, it will bring up the list, the 150 so recipe we have, and you can browse through them. And I'm going to add one of those recipe to our menu plan. I'm going to use the mock beef stroganoff, which is this one here. So it brings up the recipe when I select it. I like it, so I will go and add it to the menu plan. So I've done that before starting the video. I've added several of those. Let me also show you selecting your own recipe if you put your recipe in there. And I have a mock chicken lettuce tomato, mock CLT. I will pick up this recipe and I will add it to the menu plan. Okay, now I use the back button in the device. Now I will go and review what the menu plan looks like. As I mentioned before, I already put a couple of recipes in there, so this is my menu plan. Now, many of the panels in the app are driven by menus of option. Whenever you see the sign at the top, you can either click on it or use the menu button on your device, and it shows you the options. So one of the options is remove a selected item. So if you added something in the menu plan and you decide, well, let's say I don't want to have the mock chicken teriyaki next week, so I want to take that off, so I go and remove the selected item, and it is gone. Now I go back to the main application, and now that I have a menu plan I am happy with, I may go back and add more things, but I am happy with this menu plan. I will go into grocery list mode. I have an empty grocery list. So it has the menu at the top, so I'm going to look at what are the options here. One of the options is add the menu plan item. So I'm going to do that. And there are all of the items for the menu plan. And you'll notice that these items have in them, there is this blue thing here is the store and the aisle number. Everything is sorted in store and aisle number. Now you had to put that information in for each of the ingredients, and you do that by going, if you wanted to put store, you'd update store aisle number, and you would put the store, like let's say I'm shopping it in Metro, and I'm in aisle 2, and then I will, if I had product that didn't have the aisle and I find they're in 2, then I will just click on the product, like let's say I click on roast pepper, it will have changed it to aisle 2. And of course that's wrong because it is really in aisle -1, which is the daily grocery list. I'm going to go and update store, and I want Metro, and I want aisle -1, and I want to find I had put it in aisle 2, so here's my roasted red pepper, so it's now back to -1. So now once you're done updating the aisle, you can go and terminate updating aisle. Now, I go through this list. I may decide, well, I've got onion at home, I don't need that. I'm okay on the shallot. This is a duplicate. I do need tomato. I've got bay leaves. I've got caper. I'm okay on the chili powder. I've got lots of dry mustard. I got pepper. I've got salt. I've got olive oil. So you go through and you basically mark. Now, if I turn the screen and on the side and turn it back, you'll notice that the done item are gone. They are actually all now are all at the bottom of the list. Now the reason we do that is I may decide to change my mind. I had chili powder, but then I realized mine is pretty old, so I will get some. So it now back, and if I rotate the screen and bring it back, the chili powder will be back into its right position. So you can see how you can shop now. You can also do thing in the app like add item by name. So if I want to add orange juice, ORA, and already it's got orange juice there. This pre-fill is based on thing you shop from your own database, so it generally picks it up pretty quickly, and I add it, and it knows the juice are in -1. There it is, orange juice. So you can, once you're done you can terminate add product by name. You can add the regular item, which is a list that you can maintain of things you buy every week. In fact, in that list, I've got orange juice and grapefruit juice and cat food for our cat, things like that. So basically, I hope this gives you a good idea. And of course, once you finish with the shopping and you got everything, you can clear the grocery list if you want to, and it is. And the grocery list is empty. So I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. I'll spend a couple minutes to show you to review the feature, and then I will let you go. So we create menu plan from either our Veggie Revolution or your own recipe. The next video, if you go to the app and in the documentation section or how to use this app, you'll see that there are 4 videos. The second one will show you how to manage your own recipe, how to add them and update them. We create the grocery list. When you add the menu plan to the grocery list, we find all of the ingredients that are needed for all of the recipe. We group them, calculate the right quantity, and create the grocery list. You can add item you purchase every week. You can have your own item, and then once you go through your cupboard, you mark item you've already have. We can save the store and aisle information, so you can go down the store and aisle number. We mark item as they are put in your shopping cart, and if you decide you want to change it, you can put them back in the grocery list. You can also create, I have your own recipe. You can create your own list, like maybe a drugstore list, or maybe in the summer you go camping for the weekend and you have a camping weekend list, so you can create the custom list like that and then just add them to the menu plan. There's a very detailed documentation of the app in veggierevolution.com/android-doc, and that's also pointed in the how to use the app. So I hope you enjoyed this short video and that you will use the app. And good luck, and look at the other video and let us know how we are doing. Rate the app. Don't hesitate to write to the author. That's Michel Fecteau, and I will try to keep you happy and make any small change you think should be made. Thanks again.